Good evening, Scott. How are you doing today?
Good, good. Great to be here in Sanford.
Yes. So what brings you to the great city of Sanford today?
Well, of course, they're unveiling the big Piedmont Blues mural featuring Floyd Council and Pink Anderson. Of course, those men have passed away. They were great blues men, but their sons are here. One of them, Floyd, grew up in Sanford, but Pink Anderson Jr., he lives in Iowa. Drove all the way from Iowa to be here. So Floyd Jr. and Pink Jr. have never met until this day. Their dads both had made names for themselves many years ago, playing blues. Well, now Floyd Jr. and Pink Jr., they both play the blues, and today they meet for the first time. And of course, they are intertwined by the band Pink Floyd, which borrowed the name from both of their dads, Pink and Floyd.
Yes. So, do you have any idea on what type of songs we're going to play? Do you have like a favorite song? Did he say anything about that today?
No, they will be both playing on stage. I'm sure they'll be playing some blues music. And it is just a celebration of blues and how important it is to the American music scene, how important it always has been. And of course, Sanford is unveiling this beautiful mural that's been quite a while in the making, and it's the Piedmont Blues.
Yeah. And my good friend Margaret Murkison, the last time we seen each other was down at WWGP.
Yes.
She told me to tell you to make sure I say hello to you.
Oh, yes. Margaret's a great lady.
Yes, she is. So, well, we're going to go listen to Pink Floyd.
Okay.
And we're going to listen to some good old blues, right?
That sounds good. Sounds good to me.
And welcome again back to Sanford.
Well, good. Well, thank you. And please save me a double scoop of chocolate at Yarborough's Ice Cream.
I will. Thank you so very much.
Okay, thank you.
Leave everything you had. Hush, hush. Woman, what's wrong with you? Hush, hush. Baby, what's wrong with you? You done gone back to doing the thing you used to do. Hush, hush.
I remember some of the music that I heard back when my dad was playing. When I hear it now, I still remember. He was playing a song just a few minutes ago that I remember.
Yeah.
My dad was playing.
Tell me about your dad. What was he like?
This Lord Council was he was my dad, and he drove trucks and he played the guitar. I'm coming right behind him. I drove a truck and now I'm playing the guitar.
And did your dad? Was your dad a pretty well-known bluesman?
Yeah.
Did he make records? Are you good at playing the guitar?
What I play, I'm pretty good.
Yeah. What do you think about Sanford?
Been here all my life.
And your dad is buried here, right?
Yeah. I don't live among Mural.
Yeah. What do you think about meeting this fella sitting next to you?
Well, I was wanting to meet him when I found out that he was coming.
I mean, in a way, the two of you have never met until today,
right.
and yet your paths have sort of subtly crossed. all these years?
Yeah.
And that kind of, what do you think about that? It's sort of strange, isn't it?
Well, like I said, when I found out he was coming, I wanted to meet him. I wanted to meet him.
Well, good. Well, are you guys ready to play?
Yeah, I'm ready.
House of Representatives. He's also a great friend to the public art program. He has been able to get us $50,000 worth of state grants for all the public art that you see up. That's a great thing. I want to thank John Bain and Jinx Youngblood, who own the Antique Mall, who let the mural go on the wall that they own. Britt Flood, our muralist, she's in the back over here. Britt, raise your hand. She's doing a live painting. You can buy raffle tickets for that painting at the tent that will raffle off at 4 o'clock. Sponsors of this event include the City of Sanford, the City of Sanford Appearance Commission, the Lee County Arts Council, the Piedmont Blues Preservation Society, which is located in Greensboro. Special thank you to Atiba Berkeley, who we were able to contact, and he was able to get Pink Anderson to come out and perform for us today. The Public Arts Program has been in existence since 2013, and one of the first things that was brought to our attention was we need a Pink Floyd mural, because Floyd Council lived here and it's named after him and Pink Anderson. So we knew we couldn't do a true Pink Floyd mural, but that was brought to our attention by, oh goodness, I can't remember his name. He used to work at the Temple, he's an attorney now, but anyway. But that was in 2013, so it's been kicked around in many different forms. In 2021, Chad Spivey contacted me about Pink Floyd mural, and David Montgomery and I met with him, and we came up with being able to honor two really legendary blues player, which is Floyd Council Jr., Floyd Council's son, who still lives here in Sanford, and Pink Anderson's son, Little Pink Anderson, who is here, came in from Ohio. I think it was Ohio, drove, I think he said 18 hours. He was brought in partially by the Lee County Arts Council and the Piedmont Blues Preservation Society. And there's another, I ran into the woman who was here, Amy's her name. I think it's just the regular blues festival that they're having. So I want to thank Chad Spivey, and who was the driver behind the fundraising. This mural was paid for entirely by citizens like you. That is really super important. No tax dollars went into this, even though the public art program is a public-private program. The city has also donated up to $60,000 to the public art program. So Chad Spivey was the main fundraiser with Ray Williams, which helped them. Big hand to Chad Spivey. Chad, raise your hand. And Ray. So they deserve all the credit for raising the money. Let's see. We released the request for proposals. We got some really great ones back. After narrowing it down, we divided it between two people. One was Britt Flood and another gentleman. And we asked them to develop them a little bit more, and Britt Flood came back with something that we just couldn't refuse. She was very accommodating and worked on it about 5 different times, so it was appeasable to everybody. So we're really super, super thrilled with the work that Britt has done. Also, just a tiny bit of background. I know that Ray Williams is going to talk about this in a little more depth a little bit later on, but just to let you know where the backstory is on the Piedmont Blues mural is that Floyd Council Sr. and Pink Anderson were both featured on a Blind Boy Fuller album called Country Blues, 1935-1940. The sleeve of the album caught the eye of Sid Barrett, the frontman for the London rock band, the T-Set. Barrett changed the band's name to Pink Floyd, and the rest is history. The sons of Floyd Council and Pink Anderson are here. It's the first time they've met, and they're both going to perform for us today, so we're super excited. And at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Mayor Salmon, and then after Mayor Salmon, Robert Reeves Jr. is going to speak, and then Chad Spivey is going to run the show after that. So thank you all for coming, and We do have t-shirts for sale, note cards. All the proceeds go to help the public art program. Thank you.
Good afternoon. 8 gallons of primer, 85 cans of spray paint, 6 gallons of bucket paint, 18 days to install, 120 hours, 40 cups of coffee, and 1 gorgeous mural honoring the Piedmont Blues by artist Britt Flood. Thank you so much, Britt. I am so proud of our public arts initiative here in Sanford. It is a way that we are working to keep our history alive and add vibrancy and life to our community. Since May of 2015, 8 years of working on this public art project, the City Council has made sure that we've had $416,000 of public art. That's $13.87 per capita spent here in our city. But as Ms. Whitmore said, the most amazing part of this is the vast majority of that is funded by private dollars. It shows the true care and love that our community has for arts by donating that money to make our community wonderful. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for investing in public arts, for that public-private partnership. We are now an arts destination for music, for theater, for public arts. And this celebration here today is something that culminates all of that together as we celebrate visual arts, music, and the fact that this mural is located across from our gorgeous Temple Theater. We have several sculptures, a train scavenger hunt, pieces of interactive art, and if you all want to get a chance to do a little mural trail and see all of our public art, you can now stop by our visitor center and get this fantastic guide to public art in our community. It's been featured in national trade magazines in our state, the North Carolina Business Magazine, the Tar Heel Traveler, which I have to say we are incredibly lucky to have here in town today, so say hi to Scott. Hi, Scott. And just this week on PBS North Carolina Weekend, Sanford was featured for our public art. So if you haven't had a chance to watch that, please do watch it. It was incredible. So thank you for that. I want to thank our Appearance Commissioner and Liz Whitmore and our Public Arts Subcommittee to the incredible support by our City Council. Many of you were here today. Charles Taylor, I saw Linda Rhodes, Byron Buckles. Thank them when you see them. They do an incredible job. Our former Mayor Chet Mann is here. Thank you so much for really being a champion of arts and getting this public art program started here in Sanford. Art inspires us all, and it plays an incredibly important role in our economic vitality and the quality of life. This is a celebration of our history, but more importantly, it's a vibrant part of the future that we are building here in Sanford together. So I just want to thank you. We're going to have a fantastic afternoon. Enjoy everything that Sanford has to offer in this phenomenal celebration of arts. Thank you. And I think up next is Representative Robert Reeves.
Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, I asked Chad how he wanted me to do this, and he said that you guys were here to hear me speak. So I want you to get comfortable. I see some of you standing up. Get comfortable. I'm going to talk for a long time now. What's up, Councilman? But I am really happy to be here today. This is in my wheelhouse. I have nowhere near the talent that everybody on this stage has. I can tell you that, but I can promise you I match them in love for music. It was exciting when I first talked to Chad about this and that we're going to do it. It was just really cool. It was sad that Chad had to give me some history because I was lucky enough to grow up across the street from Mr. Council. My dad lived in that house since I was 8 years old, and so I knew Darren and Angela, and that's who I was trying to speak to just now because I hadn't seen either one of them in 20 years. Hey, and it's just exciting to hear something like that. And for those that know me, you know I'm a little bit of a music aficionado. I collect music. I just collected a couple of Pink Floyd albums I didn't realize I didn't have. And then all of a sudden, Chad's talking to me about this and saying how they were named and all of this. And so I was ecstatic. And he said, do you guys want to contribute? I said, yes, sir, definitely. And so we were lucky enough to be able to contribute, lucky enough to be a part of this. And I love music for a lot of reasons. I think a lot of good things that came to me in my life came because of music, because of the ability to play in bands, the ability to be with people. What I think all of you will notice is that when it comes down to music, there's no hate, there's no differentiation. Your favorite songs that you grew up with don't talk to you about how to hate somebody or how to treat somebody bad, but they all made you feel good. When you think about that. And I have said since my younger years that one of the worst things I think we did societally is taking out the emphasis on music for kids in school. I think when you bring kids together in a band of any sort, to have them play music, play instruments, to learn together, to suffer together under the band teachers, that kind of thing, it really brings something out. And then when you see those bonds never get broken. Those people, if you played in a band, especially if you had a chance to play in a performing band like Chad and his dad do, if you've ever played in those circumstances, you can come back 20 years later and you guys can pick up like it's all the same. And so I'm glad to see everybody here. I encourage all of you that haven't had a chance to listen to any of the old blues music to listen and enjoy today. I hope that you rekindle your love for music. I hope that you can appreciate the opportunity that we have to share in history here. And so thankful that we have Floyd Council Jr. here and Lil Pink. And I think that is really cool, but just so thankful that we have people like Chad and like the Arts Council, like everybody that's been involved in this endeavor to keep this going. This is important because a whole lot of us won't remember any of the people on that mural without somebody telling us, and young kids won't even know what the blues are if we don't tell them. And so we've got to keep this history alive. We've got to keep this connection alive, and always remember that ultimately what God put us here for is to be good to each other and to love each other and to make each of us feel better. And this is the ultimate way to do it. From the Bible to 2023, music's everywhere. It works for everybody. Let's keep it working. And thank you for your contributions for letting me be here today.
All right, everybody having a good time. Y'all don't know that Robert used to shred it back in the day, a little brass in a band. I'm always trying to get him to come up here and play, but we really appreciate everybody coming out today, and I wanted to introduce my great friend Ray Williams. If you don't know about Ray, he moved to Sanford a few years ago. He's the guy that put, come on up, Ray. There you go. I'm gonna let him give a history lesson. But Ray's put a lot of musicians on the map, and including Mr. Elton John, who he discovered and basically carried him through the beginning of his career. And he knows a lot of the guys in Pink Floyd. He's worked with Roger Waters, and David Gilmour actually kicked him in the face during a soccer match and gave him some stitches right here. So we're gonna let him take it over and give you a little history lesson about the name.
Thanks, Chad. Well, I have been, first of all, welcome today. I mean, I'm so excited. We move on, and then when I came and lived here in America, I moved to Chapel Hill, and I'd heard about this story about Pink and Floyd, and that Floyd's father was buried near here, and that was 13, 14 years ago. And because we have the most wonderful murals around Sanford, we thought, wouldn't it be a good idea to get a mural of Pink and Floyd and Piedmont Blues, etc. And that was the start of it. And then as we moved on, I met with the city council, we met Liz, and then we found Brett, and then we ended up with this most incredible mural, which I think is amazing. It's in a great spot. And we want to thank everybody that contributed. And we're going to read out some names of people that have contributed to this. And I thank you all very, very much. And I thank Floyd and Council. Floyd and Council and Pink and Anderson all being here today. It's absolutely a treasure. So thank you. So here we go. Right.
And I think Mayor Salmon and Representative Reeves hit the nail on the head when they said, you know, music transcends us. It unites us. It definitely doesn't care what the color of your skin is. It doesn't care your socioeconomic status. music talks to your soul, and it's such a unique experience to have somebody like Floyd Council, who was from Sanford and did a blues album with Pink Anderson, and somehow that inspired these guys in England to create a band, Pink Floyd, who became one of the greatest bands of all time. So that in itself is amazing, and it's also amazing that these two guys are in town today to play some music. First time they've ever met. We got a lot of people to thank real quick, but it's going to be a beautiful day. We really appreciate you guys coming out, and get ready because we got about 7 guitar players, and they're all happen to be the best in the North Carolina area, so you're going to get rocked today. First and foremost, I would like to thank God, because without God and without things being placed on your heart, nothing is able to come to fruition. And if He blesses what you're doing, it's going to happen, and this mural is on there because of that. So I'd like to thank God. I pray about everything I do. And speaking for Ray and I mean, it was just a prayer and a Facebook post, and people started donating money. So I'd also like to thank Robert Reeves, who came and spoke a minute ago. He's a good friend of mine. Our sons are good friends. Mayor Chetman, this almost didn't get off the ground, and we had to go talk to Chet about it, and then the next thing we know, it was like, green light, here we go, mural's going downtown. So give it up for Chetman. Appreciate his help. We don't want to forget the awesome muralist, Britt Flood. We looked at a lot of renderings before we chose which one that we wanted to go with, and this Britt's out of Pittsburgh, and you want to talk a little bit about that mural, the rendering?
Well, the rendering was just incredible. It was by way of far the best contribution from any of the artists.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was. It's colorful. It makes you happy. I drive up to work every day and sit in the back parking lot, and I just get overwhelmed with joy looking at that mural. So Britt did an amazing job. We want to thank the Appearance Commission. Obviously, we want to thank Floyd Council Jr. and Pink Jr. for being here. Pink came all the way in from the middle of the United States, and he only had a couple little requests, and we're going to work on that here shortly. I think some was some good old home cooking. And Tiba Berkeley, who's the director and president of the Piedmont Blues Association. Scott Mason made it down today with WREL. He's not a weekend working kind of guy, but he made an exception to come out down here and hook us up today. Thank the Rant for running a story on this. And obviously the building owners, Jinx and John Bain. Without a building, you can't have a mural, so we really appreciate those guys hooking us up. You want to read?
Right.
All right, get close as you can.
I will. I've been told to get close. Right. There we go. So here's the start of the list of all the people that have contributed to this mural. So Ruth and Mark Stewart, David and Caroline Spivey, Jeff D. Dowson, Sanford Real Estate, Harrison Company Insurance, David and Erin Watson, Chad Byrne and Jennifer Spivey, well done Chad, the J.T. Davenport family, Will and Betsy Wilkinson, Charles F. and Diana O. Atkins, Wayne A. Boston, Emmett and Brett Black, Lucas and Maggie Cranford, Ned and Susan Hines, Anthony Hall and family, Joe and Yenley Clancy, Ray Williams and family, that's me, John Walsh and Rosemary DeBarto. How do you say that? DeBarto. Can you say it?
Rosemary, you see them all around downtown. Yeah. There she is, over in pink dress.
Sorry. Wilson, Reeves, Silverman and Duran, attorneys at law. Steve and Kathy Brewer, C. Cool, Dan and Cherry Swanson.
Mary Lynn, of course, the Antique Mall guys. John and Jinx, they were phenomenal to work with, and like I said, without them, we wouldn't have a mural, wouldn't have a wall. Definitely appreciate them. Dee Harris, Gregory Cox, Bill Murphy, John and Ellen Mangum, the Pedley boys at Mertec, Charles Odom, Dave and Suzanne Nave, Mike and Susan Ladotti, and John Ransberger was the real estate company, and Will and Buck Harris are the ones from Harrison Company. But regardless,
You've missed some,
we said them. Yep.
Oh, you did?
Yep. The Swanson and Miss Ingram. But I mean, yep, we said that. Yeah.
I apologize.
Oh, yeah, but essentially, when you're asking folks for money, it's not an easy thing, but I'm going to not lie to you. When I was picking up these checks from you guys, all you guys that donated, I was praying. I showed up, picked the check up, got in my truck, and then I start crying because it's such an amazing thing to have the community come together and everybody donate to make something cool happen. And this mural is definitely cool, man. So y'all give it up for yourselves for making this day. Without money, you can't do anything. And man, it's just, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And without further ado, we're going to play some music for you guys. It's going to be rocking. And the first band up is going to be Gallagher featuring Mr. Council. Floyd Jr. is up on stage playing one of his daddy songs. So y'all give a big round of applause for Floyd Council Jr.
Well, I've known Floyd for, since about 97? Yeah, so we've known each other for a little while. He's a good old fella, I tell you. He's one of the nicest guys I know. So kind of honored to be doing this. And I didn't know, we were friends, and he came in and did some guitar lessons with me back at Allman's Music on Horner Boulevard. And Dan Swanson, I don't know if he's here or not, but Dan actually is the guy who told me, he says, "You know who that is, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's Floyd, man," So, and anyways, he kind of filled me in on who he was, and I was just like, wow, that's super cool. And, he is just the most humble, cool guy, and I'm honored to be up here playing with him. So we're going to do, we kind of worked up a couple of his dad's tunes, and we kind of modernized it a little bit because he wanted to have a little more fun with it that way. So so we're going to start off with Working Man Blues. Keep her going. right, this next one we're going to do is another one of his dad's tunes, and again we're going to modernize it just a little bit. This one is Runaway Blues. Left my baby crying. When I left my home, I left my baby crying. Saying, Daddy, you're gonna leave me. It sure grieves my mind. Mama in the kitchen. Left her in the door. Baby in the backyard crying, saying, Daddy, don't you go. Don't count the days I'm gone. Yeah, don't worry about me, Mama. Don't count the days I'm gone. You gotta remember, someday your daddy'll be back home. Mr. Floyd Council Jr., you guys, your hometown boy.
I think I'll sound check with this today. Can I get some more guitar on the monitor? Well, well, well. Can't you see? Whoa, give the mic some. Whoa, she been doing to me. Can't you see? Get a little bit more. Can't you see what that woman she been doing to me? Can y'all hear that? Then I tell y'all what, how y'all doing, Sanford? Ah, come on, how y'all doing, Sanford? Well, I drove a day and a half to be here. So I'm gonna ask you one more time, how y'all doing, Sanford? That's what I wanted to hear. Well, I tell you what, this is a very special occasion for me. You know, I'm from Spartanburg, a few miles down the road. And Sanford has put up this awesome mural that's going to make that plaque Spartanburg put up look like a donkey in a horse race. But we're going to get started with one of my dad's old songs about the street we used to live on. Well, I walked down to the nasty range, my feet they really got wrinkled wet. The girl I was looking for, I ain't even found it yet. With the South Forest boogie, with the South Forest boogie, I got the South Forest boogie, baby, I'm about to lose my mind. Well, if you walk down West End Street, so many cars, you may get killed. You walk down South Forest down the Luren's Grill with the South Forest boogie, with the South Forest boogie. I got the South Forest boogie, baby, I'm about to lose my mind. Now if your best gal quits you and she goes out of town, go to the river, get you a chair and sit down. If she don't come back, fellas, let me tell you what you do. Jump in the nasty branch because she ain't no good to you. With the South Forest boogie, with the South Forest boogie, I got the South Forest boogie, baby, I'm about to lose my mind. Crying out, ain't got nobody, but I can boogie. Well, I can South Forest boogie. I got the South Forest boogie, baby, I'm about to lose my mind. Now, people, if anyone should happen to ask you who sang the song, tell them little Pink Anderson been here and gone. With the South Forest boogie, with the South Forest boogie, I got the South Forest boogie, baby, I'm about to lose my mind. Thank you. Now I really want to take y'all back, because for me this is a memory. It's a memory from 1957. I was about 3 years old. No, let's say 1958. I was about 4 years old when I did my first song on stage, and it went something like this. Well, no, it didn't. It went just a little bit different. Years and years and years have made me change it around, but this is it. As I walk through St. James Infirmary, I saw my best girl there. She was all stretched on a long white table. So cool, so calm, so fast. To the left, there stood old Joe McKenzie. His eyes all bloodshot red. You know, Joe mumbled a few words in pity. And these are the words he said. Let her go, God bless her. Wheresoever she may be, she can search this whole wide world over. She'll never find another fool like me. There were six coal black horses, hooked to a long black herd. There were 7 girls going to the graveyard. Only 6 was coming back. Mama, when I die, I want you to bury me in a long tail suit and a Stetson hat. I want a $20 gold piece on my watch chain. Tell all the guys that I died playing fast. I may get killed in the ocean. I may get shot by a cannonball. If anyone here should happen to ask you, tell them that a woman caused it all. Now you done heard my story. Give me another shot of booze. Then we'll keep on singing the St. James Infant Red Blues. Thank you. Now, I got a question for you. Everybody out here seems to just about is old enough to remember this. Do y'all remember the movie, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Well, I love the movie. It has some awesome music in it. But there was one song in it that just to me absolutely sucked. And, you know, I was, 11 to 12 years old? I was getting away from all the old music. Now, I'm not saying I was 11 to 12 years old when the music came out. So let's not get that crossed up. But I was 11 to 12 years old. I called myself getting away from the music. You know, getting away from, I wanted to be a R&B star. I didn't, this was old folks music. And look at it, 50, 60 years later, what am I doing? The same old thing. But this particular song was in that movie. And I never liked the song, but when I heard him do it, it just made me want to do the version that I know, and it goes something like this. I had an old friend named Campbell. Campbell used to steal and gamble. He thought he was the smartest man in town. Now he had a little game called Euchre, blackjack, dice, and poker. He thought he was the slickest man in town. Awesome. But I just found out on Monday, Campbell got locked up Sunday. They got him in the jailhouse down in town. They got Campbell in the jail with no one to pay his bill. That judge, he won't accept no fine. They got him, y'all. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. You know, I told Campbell once or twice about playing cards and trying to shoot dice. He's in that big house now. I think I'm gonna do it the way I learned it. Oh God, I can't get it out. Sorry about that, y'all. Well, I walked downtown last Friday. Met a little girl they called Lottie. Thought she was the prettiest girl in town. She began to call me honey, and I began to spend my money. We walked into this cafe, y'all, and we sat down. People, I made sure I was in it. I was spending every minute, buying White Lightning and homebrew by the quart. But when I went to pay that man, I found that woman's hand in my pocket where my money was. She's in the graveyard now. She's in the graveyard now. You know, I told the judge to his face that woman's hand was out of his place. She's in the graveyard now. Thank you. Betty told Dupree, man, I want a diamond ring. Betty told Dupree, man, I want a diamond ring. Dupree told Betty, girl, I'd buy you most anything. Betty didn't know Dupree. She didn't know Dupree didn't have a thing. She didn't know Dupree. She didn't know Dupree didn't have a thing. So Dupree went into a jewelry store and stole Betty a diamond ring. Dupree called a taxi. Taxi, take me down on 4th and Main. Dupree called a taxi. Taxi, take me down on 4th and Main. Look here, Mr. Taxi Driver, I just stole Betty a diamond ring. He says I shot a policeman. Lord, I wounded a detective too. Yes, I shot a policeman, and I wounded a detective too. Look here, Mr. Taxi Driver, I ain't no fool about you. Don't mistreat me, baby, just because I'm young and wild. Don't mistreat me, baby, just because I'm young and wild. You may need my help, girl, some sweet day after a while. Thank you. Y'all ready to have some fun? Well, I noticed something. I used to always ask, every song my daddy seemed to be associated with was always about food. And I just couldn't figure it out until I got old. Well, I know a gal, she lives downtown. She used to be my baby, but she put me down. She can cook good salad. She can cook good salad. She can cook good salad. She can cook good turnip green. Well, she wears a dress up above her knees. She can cook good salad and black-eyed peas. She can cook good salad. Cook good salad. She can cook good salad. She can cook good turnip green. Well, Well, it's good for misery in your back, good for corns and bunions. I said, honey, that sure is good. She said, yes, I know my onions, but she can cook good salad. She can cook good salad. She can cook good salad. She can cook good turnip greens. There was a boy-legged man who walked in the house last night. Folks, this ain't no fake. He walked in the house and he stayed 3 minutes and the fool come out walking straight. He cried, she can cook good salad. She can cook good salad. She can cook good salad. She can cook good turnip green. Yes, she can, y'all. Your lips will smack a week after you eat them. Since this is a history lesson, I want to take y'all back. You know, everybody, I don't know how y'all feel about rap, but this is the first rap song, in my opinion, I ever heard. And believe me, it's not what you think. If you want to get to heaven, let me tell you what you do. Grease your feet with mutton stew, and if the devil get at you with his greasy hands, just slide on over to the promised land real easy. Real easy. Make up the bed, girl, and make it up right, because old Preacher Johnson's going to be here tonight. He's a chicken eater. He likes his cake. He likes his sisters, too. Down in the hen house late one night, the moon wasn't shining, didn't have no light. I meant to grab a chicken and I grabbed a goose, and the white folks hollered, boy, turn him loose. I went running, jumping gullies, dodging bullets, y'all. I was standing up by the mantelpiece, standing up by a bucket of grease, dipped my feet in actual grease and went slipping and sliding up the mantelpiece on matches. Chewing tobacco, cigarette ducks. Well, ain't no need of me working so hard when I got a woman in the right yard. She give me the chicken, boy, she give me the head. She think I'm at work, but I'm home in bed having a good time. Talking about her to other women. Well, I had a lady, Lord, that girl was fine. I had a lady, Lord, that girl was fine. You know that woman up and left me, 'cause I didn't have a dime. Well, I'm wondering where my next quarter's coming from. I'm wondering where my next quarter's coming from. Lord, I ain't got no bricks on my table. Lord, please send me some. I'm talking about pain. Pain has got me sitting here today. I'm talking about pain. Pain has got me sitting here today. Lord, I ain't got no money. Lord, I ain't got nowhere to stay. My mama's working. She works her fingers down to the bone. My daddy's working. He works his fingers down to the bone. Sometimes things got so bad. My daddy spent it all getting stoned. I'm talking about pain. Pain has got me sitting here today. I'm talking about pain. Pain has got me sitting here today. Lord, I ain't got no money. Lord, I ain't got nowhere to stay. Well, I had a woman, she left me all alone. I had a woman, she took everything that I own. You know that woman up and left me. She didn't even tell me she was gone. Well, I'm talking about pain. Pain has got me sitting here today. Talking about pain. Pain has got me sitting here today. Lord, I ain't got no money. Lord, I ain't got nowhere to stay. You talking about pain? Pain has got me sitting here today. I'm talking about pain. Pain has got me sitting here today. Lord, I ain't got no money. Lord, I ain't got nowhere to stay. Okay. Thank you.
Good afternoon. All right, Bill Freeman. Hello, good afternoon. I hope you've had a great time. It's about time to draw the raffle tickets. Woohoo! The blue tickets are for the painting. By Brett Floyd, this is the painting. I'm going to have Mark pull it. All right, Mark, pull a ticket. I don't know if this is legal. Kelly Miller? I don't know if this is legal. Kelly, you are the winner of the live painting. Thank you. All proceeds go to the public art. We really appreciate all your participation. The 50-50 raffle is $160, so the winner will get $80. If your name's called, go to the little tent with the little decorations, and Joanne Thaxton will get you your $80. Brendan, is there a Brendan here? There you go. Go to that tent, get your $80. Or if you're really generous, you can donate it back to the public art program. If you want to, the tent right there. Thank you all so much for supporting our public art program and coming out today, listening to these great two gentlemen. Thank you, Chad Spivey, for putting all the music together. It's been a great event. It's not over till 5, so please hang around. If you want to help clean up, please see me. No, I'm just joking. I got help. But anyway, thank you so much, and we look forward to our next mural mural dedication. Thank you.
I got a buddy out here. I'm going to do this one for him, Nick. Woke up this morning, heard somebody calling me. Woke up this morning, heard somebody calling me. It must have been that mama weevil that they call the stingaree. First time I seen Bo Weevil, first time I seen him, he's on a cotton square. This time I seen him, he's on a cotton square. You know, the next time I seen him, he had his whole family there. Bo Weevil here, Bo Weevil there, Bo Weevil everywhere. Bo Weevil here, Bo Weevil everywhere. Well, I looked in my mill barrel and I found Bo Weevil there. Farmer asked a merchant, he asked a merchant, how about some meat and meal? He asked a merchant, how about some meat and meal? He said, get away from here, farmer, you got Bo Weevil in your field. Bo Weevil here, Bo Weevil there, Bo Weevil everywhere. Bo Weevil here, Bo Weevil everywhere. Well, I looked in my mill barrel and I found Bo Weevil there. Bo Weevil told the farmer, he told the farmer, you can ride your Ford machine. He told the farmer, you can ride your Ford machine. When I get through with your cotton patch, you can't even buy gasoline. I usually do something else right about now. You know what? I'm going to do it. This was very special to me, you know. I think I said I wanted to get away from the music. I wanted to play R&B. And I got my chance. I got to sit in with a lot of people. And one of my favorites was this song. Each day through my window, I watch her as she passes by. I say to myself, you're such a lucky guy to have a girl like her. It's truly a dream come true. Out of all the girls in the world, she belongs to you. But it was just my imagination running away with me. Tell you it was just my imagination running away. Soon we'll be married, we'll raise a family. Oh yeah, yeah. Can I get some water? daughter with a cozy little home out in the country with 2 children, maybe 3. I tell you, I can visualize it all. This couldn't be a dream, for to really it all seem. But it was just my imagination once again running away with me. Tell you it was just my imagination running away, running away. I'm gonna do this with a dry throat. I want to take you back, because it was some good music back then. Oh my God, was it some good music. Something like, I remember when I used to play shoot 'em up, bang, bang, baby. And I remember when I chased the girls and beat 'em up. But I was young, Lord, I didn't understand. But now I'm a grown-up man. I went from cowboys to girls, cowboys to girls. But you know what? I became of age to this. Grooving on a Sunday afternoon. Really couldn't get away too soon. But it was just my imagination once again running away with me. Tell you it was just my imagination running away, running away, running away. Thank you. I'm going to do a repeat. I don't like doing repeats, but I think that the song is so special. And I can't get enough of it. It was done before, but I do it just a little bit different. I hope you like it. Let me get into it. There's one kind favor I'll ask of you. There's one kind favor I'll ask of you. There's one kind favor I'll ask of you. See that my grave is kept clean. It's a long, long road that ain't got no end. It's a long road that ain't got no end. It's a long road. It's got no end. It's a low down dirty shame. Do you ever hear a coughing sound? Have you ever heard a coughing sound? If you ever heard a coughing sound, then you know in the ground. Oh, dig my grave with the silver spade. Oh, dig my grave with the silver spade. Oh, dig my grave, a silver spade. It may place 4 diamonds on my grave. Have you ever heard a death bell toll? Have you ever heard a death bell toll? Have you ever heard a death bell toll? Then you know the poor boy dead and gone. Then you know the poor boy dead and gone. You know, I got to teach my father one song, and it's been in my repertoire ever since I started back to playing music. Hovering by my suitcase, trying to find a warm place to spend the night. Heavy rains are falling, seems I hear your voice calling, it's alright. But it's raining night in Georgia, such a rainy night in Georgia. Lord, I believe it's raining all over the world. I feel it's raining all over the world. Neon signs are flashing, taxi cabs and buses passing through the night. The distant mourning of a train seems to play a sad refrain through the night. But it's a rainy night in Georgia, such a rainy night in Georgia. Lord, I believe it's raining all over the world. I feel it's raining all over the world. How many times I've wondered, still comes out the same. Yeah, no matter how you look at it or you think of it, it's life, and you just got to play that game. I'll find me a place in a boxcar so I can take my guitar to pass some time. Late at night it's hard to rest. Hold your picture to my chest, and I feel fine. But it's a rainy night in Georgia, raining all over the world. I feel it's raining, raining all over the world. It's raining, raining all over the world. Thank you. I'm gonna do some blues. Said I'm ready as anybody can be. Said I'm ready as anybody can be. Well, I'm ready for you. I hope you're ready for me. Said I'm ready as anybody can be. Said I'm ready as anybody can be. Well, I'm ready for you. I hope you're ready for me. I got an action pistol on a young frame. It shoots tombstone bullets and balls and chains. I'm drinking TNT, I'm smoking dynamite. I hope some screwball starts to fight, 'cause I'm ready as anybody can be. Well, I'm ready for you. I hope you're ready for me. Well, all you pretty little girls with your curly hair, I know you feel like I ain't nowhere. Stop what you're doing, baby. Come over here. I'll prove to you, honey, that I ain't no square. 'Cause I'm ready as anybody can be. Well, I'm ready for you. I hope you're ready for me. Said I'm ready as anybody can be. Said I'm ready as anybody can be. Well, I'm ready for you. I hope you're ready for me. I've been drinking gin like never before. I feel so good, Lord, I want you to know. One more drink, you know, I wish I could. It takes a whole lot of loving to make me feel good, but I'm ready as anybody can be. Well, I'm ready for you. I hope you're ready for me. What would I give for just a few moments? What would I give just to have you near? Tell me you will try to slip away somehow. Whoa, I need you, darling. I've got to see you right now. Can you slip away, slip away, slip away, yeah. Oh, I need you so. Love, oh, love, how sweet it is. When you're still a darling, let me tell you something now. How sweet it is. Now I know it's wrong. The things I do. But please believe me, darling. Girl, I don't mean to hurt you. But can you just slip away, baby? Without him knowing you're gone. And we could meet somewhere. Somewhere where we both are not known. Can you slip away? Slip away. Slip away, yeah. Oh, I need you so. Come on and slip away, baby. Honey, don't you say a word. Come on, give me my mic. Hush, hush. Baby, don't you say a word. Well, you don't know nothing. You believe everything you heard. Take a solo. You'll know when to hit it. nowhere to park it. Why don't you bring it on down to my house, honey? Ain't nobody home but me. I've been looking at you all day long. You look good to me. You know the monkey told the elephant there's no need to run. You just mad cause your tail's in the front. Bring it on down to my house, honey. Ain't nobody home but me. I've been looking at you all day long. You look good to me. You know the monkey told the elephant, I bet you're 9. You can't twist your tail like I twist mine. Bring it on down to my house, honey. Ain't nobody home but me. All day long, look good to me. I got a handful of nickels, got a pocket full of dimes, house full of children, ain't now one mine. Bring it on down to my house, nobody home but me. I've been looking at you all day long, look good to me. Just bring it on down to my house, honey, ain't nobody home but me. I've been looking at you all day long. Look good to me. When the monkey told the elephant, I bet you're dime. You can't twist your tail like I twist mine. Bring it on down to my house, honey. Ain't nobody home but me. I've been looking at you all day long. Look good to me. Well, I danced with the girl that they call Shay Red. Got through booging that fool fell dead. Bring it on down to my house, honey. Ain't nobody home but me. Meet me in the bottom, bring my boots and shoes, the Lord and Mama, break on 'em.